Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Choice Bits of Bliss. In today's share, it's just going to be a layout share that I have made for Crop and Create. No, Let's Create Together by Scrapbook and Cards today. The classes are taught by Megan Andrews, and I'm not going to share anything that is paid content. I'm simply going to share the layouts that I have gotten completed for the fall and the winter kits. This first kit by default was all fall, and it wasn't like fall centered. The papers were not fall themed. In fact, the collections that they combined to make our kit were from Simple Stories. I can't remember the name of the collection, Memory Collection, something like that. But anyway, this is all I have left of it. And then the other collection was Maggie Holmes' Forever Fields. And I have some ephemera, stickers, and some scraps of paper left. So this was not part of it. That's my Christmas journal. So this is all I have left of this kit, and I'm very, very pleased with that. When we got to the end of our class projects, I took my scraps and made another layout, and I'll show that to you. This is the first layout that is made with the class, and I love it. It's meant to be, Megan's presentation was a little more archival. That's not the word I'm looking for. Heritage is what I'm looking for. And so I just found some photos of my mom when she was very young, and when our family, this was before I was born, but these are my siblings and some cousins. And this is when my mom and dad was in their younger years. Very, very fun layout. The second layout that Megan teaches is a 2-page spread. I've got a thread that I need to trim there. I thought I had trimmed them all. So while I have this turned over, I'll just go ahead and share with you that this layout was had 2 pieces of paper that were cut in half, and then we had to put them back together. And on mine, I decided to grab a paper pad, and because there's always papers that I don't like in a paper pad, always. And I got out 2 pieces of paper that I wasn't that fond of and used those as my template for a 12 by 12, and then I put my 6 by 12s down, and then this is a 4 3/4 by 12 for this band on this side. This is pretty different than what they taught in the class, but my photos are different. I needed more real estate, and so since we are in the woods with our family, we're doing a hayride, and we're roasting marshmallows, and we're around a big bonfire, I decided to use all the woodland animals, and those are not in the layout share that Megan did. That's something that I added. My banners are different because my photos are different, and I needed that space to work a little differently. So I pretty much followed the base of the kit, and then adjusted it for the photos that I needed to adjust it for. Our bonus layout is just tons of fun. I really, really love it. And I didn't even know about, I hadn't turned it over because these butterflies are on the back side of this paper, and it's just a beautiful kind of painterly scene. It looks like a in between a watercolor and oil painting. It's beautiful paper. But think this was taught by Andrea Lake, and it's just gorgeous layering. I think is probably signature to this layout, and the matting is just beautiful. So she suggested that we could sew, and I still have gold thread because I'm working on my December album. I just decided to go ahead and use that gold thread around the edge, and I think it is very pretty. This is a photo of my husband and I when we were in Reno, Nevada. I was there for a convention, and when I would go to meetings, he would kind of look up things for us to do in our downtime, and we went and hiked in Donner Pass outside of Lake Tahoe. And on our way back from this hike is when, now we'd been dating for just over a year, and that's when I realized I really like him. Like, I like him a lot, and I think I want to spend the rest of my life with him. So, up to this point in time, and maybe it was all in my head. I know he had said it before too, but we were just like, this is just for fun. It was a long distance relationship. I mean, who are we kidding? We did not expect it to work. So, you know, when we had some time and we could get together, cool. If we couldn't, fine. And we kept making excuses to get together. So I was going on this convention. He decided to go with me, and I decided I wanted to keep him around for the rest of my life. So that is memorable about that day. And this is the layout that I created with the leftovers, and I stinking love it. I took some cues from Andrea Lake's layout and did just a ton of layering. I just, part of it's just this photo. This is an old church that occasionally you'll hear me talk about the Turner cabin. And this is in that valley near the Turner cabin. It's where the cabin that my brothers built after my mom passed away. And we grew up going down around in those old country roads, and they were old dirt roads way back in the middle of nowhere, and we would ride them and try to scare each other, and it's just this whole thing and part of our family history. But I've always loved that little church. It's just sitting up on a hill, and I love it. One evening in November of 2016, I was driving through there. It's late in the evening, fall time of the year, as you can tell, and I just stopped and snapped a photo. It's just love that old church. Now we're starting the winter kit, and let me see. I will share with you the leftovers I have of it. The collections that they combined for this one was Simple Stories Snow Pine Lodge. We had a good bit of that. This is also from the alpha is from Doodlebug. What else did we have? Oh, Vicki Boutin's Christmas collection. Wrapped in something. I don't have anything left that has the name on it. I've thrown all of that away. But anyway, it's Vicki Boutin's collection, Christmas collection for 2024. We had a few pieces of it. So this is what I have left over. And since I have a 12 by 12 piece of paper, I could actually make another layout. But let's go ahead and look at what I have. Okay, this first layout is super adorable, and it called for 4 2x2 photos, and I just stinking love it. Love it, love it. Think it's super cute. And this is just last winter. My husband was snow blowing the driveway, and the dogs were playing in the backyard, and it's just day in the life kind of thing. This 2-page layout is Christmas of 2023, no, 2022. Yeah, I've got it here. Christmas 2022. So Christmas Eve, we had this massive storm blow through. Now, we did not get that much snow, as you can tell, but it took out a lot of trees, and it was a major blizzard for our area. We were without power for 45 hours. So it was significant. These photos are from, this is the bonus layout. And let me share this with you. In this kit, they had given us dies that are stitching dies, and I don't love it. I will never use these dies again. I can tell you that for certain. I don't love this. But I did part of it, and then when I got to this bonus layout and it called for like 3 more, I think, of those circles to stitch, and I was like, nope, not doing it. I am done with that. But everything else is pretty much exactly like the bonus layout. And these are just scenes of us decorating, getting ready for the holidays this year. And with my leftovers, I created another layout. This is from December of 2013 when my youngest fella was a little guy. And I wrote in the journaling, I miss these days when he was gaming, and all he wanted me to do was just to be there with him so that he could lay on me. And that was like our time together. I miss those days. So I was taking a picture of us, and then he caught me, and he smiled at the camera for me. Such sweetness. Such sweetness. Okay, friends. Just a heads up that this kind of event is out there. If you're interested, Scrapbook and Cards Today, I think, still has it for sale. You can buy them for each season, or you can buy all 4 at one time and save a little bit of money. Anyway, for me, I think it's a good deal, and I enjoy the process. I enjoy getting a little bit of new product in, and the season of life that I'm in right now is it's a win. My elbow just popped. But it's a win for me. Okay, that's it. Come back. We'll chat again soon. Bye-bye.